What's up, everybody? Good morning. Ben Renzi here for Odd Shopper. I'm back. It's Saturday. Buckle up because a lot of college football is going to be on the TV. We got all sorts of action from MMA, MLB playoffs, NHL, but college football honestly takes center stage today. Looked at the line, scanned the board. We're putting a bet on the board to get things started. I want to welcome you to the channel. All things betting from picks to tools to process. Take a couple minutes, look around, see the type of content we're putting out. If you like what you see, we'd love for you to subscribe. Stick around. If you want to support me, hit the like button. Yesterday, the Dodgers supported us in the form of money. We went to the first five. We talked about how you could lay the half run at even money. You could lay the minus 140 for the money line. Didn't really matter what you did. You won the bet. They got there 1-0, ultimately won 2-0. Good stuff, right back on track. Obviously, on a day like today, there will be more than one pick out there in the ecosystem, which is why if you haven't considered getting involved, being part of it, I would love for you guys to come in. It's a great weekend for sports, so much action. Like I said, I can only do one pick on this video. I keep it very simple, but if you want to see more, if you want to get inside the ropes, check out Tails, my Discord, things like that. Here's the info. The link is below. Again, not a huge commitment. Come in for the week. See what you think. See if it changes what you've got going on. If you want to check out the community, I couldn't be more proud of the type of people we have in there. It's not toxic. It's fun. It's engaging. Everyone's helping each other. We're trying to get better, make some bets, make some money, get some value. And there's so many good stuff. We sweat out the games, all sorts of channels. Really, really good stuff. So if you want to check it out, again, that link is below. Let's get to the game. Big game. If you have boosts, this is going to be a game that's going to pop up even better. I'm going to trust my priors. And what I mean by that is there's really, in my opinion, no way to know how good either team is, but particularly Ohio State. I waited and I timed this perfectly in the sense of getting what I wanted. It doesn't mean it's going to win, but Oregon is taking money all week, and now it's dipped sub 3. I cannot believe it. I'm jumping on it. -2.5, -120 for Ohio State. So big things. One, they have to hit the road. That is never easy when you go into Autzen. I love Oregon. They're such a cool team. Respect that home field immensely, but let's talk about Ohio State. So they're 5-0. They have not been tested, and they shouldn't have been tested because they played Akron, Western Michigan, Marshall, Michigan State, and Iowa. And the only game they weren't at home was Michigan State, who's no good. So they crushed everybody. This is what I'm talking about in terms of trusting priors. I don't know how good they are against elite competition, but I think they are the best team, honestly. They have everything that you could want. They have an embarrassment of riches. They have two elite running backs. They've got a freshman wide receiver that might be the best player ever. They've got Ibuka. They've got Howard. Offense is intact. The line, super solid. The defensive front, incredibly strong. The secondary, yeah, they lost a piece or two. You know what they did? They brought in Caleb Downs, the just all-world transfer from Alabama. The team is healthy. The team is just there's no weakness on Ohio State. We're gonna find out because again, they haven't been tested. Maybe they're not as good as we think, but they have just everything that you could want. And I feel very confident in their side. What does Oregon have? Well, they got a lot too. They're 5-0. They've looked pretty good. That 37-34 against Boise. Boise's a good team though. They've rolled the last three opponents. They've got Dylan Gabriel. They've got their own weapons, and they're at home. The difference to me is defensively, I'm not as sold on what Oregon could bring to the table. And they're going to have to go against Judkins and Henderson and those wide receivers. Will Howard can take care of the ball, and that's a big if. You got to avoid these type of turnovers. I think Ohio State has a decisive advantage. I just look at this game. I can't believe the line has swung this much. Clearly, there could be a read that I'm not seeing because it seems like society is on the Oregon side, but I sub 3, sign me up. You could even roll that money line into something if you wanted to. I think Ohio State shows that they are at the top of the top. I really think both these teams can and probably will make the playoff. So it's not even that big a deal if you lose. But for purposes of today, like I said, you're using the boost or you just want action on this game. Ohio State inside 3 is at the top for me. I really like the spot. I think they're going to show how good they really are. Big performance on the road tonight for the Buckeyes. They go in and get a really tough road win. I will lay the 2.5. If you have any questions on any other games, at Jazz Raz Bets, and of course, when I should say you hop in Discord, we'll be talking about all this. All the picks will be dropping. Ask questions. Introduce you to everybody. Like I said, it's growing community. A lot of new people each and every day. So want to make sure you don't get lost in there. Good stuff. let's just have a good Saturday. My best Saturday was last week. I want to build on that. Starts with Ohio State tonight. Enjoy the day. Enjoy the games. I'll see you guys tomorrow for a little NFL.